Hi everybody. I have a little time here, so I'm gonna do a couple of videos because the reason I didn't do a video for court cases yesterday was I was waiting on. I knew there were gonna be verdicts today, so I'm gonna do a combined video. I've been doing that lately, and I'm gonna talk about all the verdicts and the cases so far. Okay, and then we'll start again next week. Although it's President's Day on Monday, so some court systems may not be working on Monday. So it might be a shorter week. Okay. So Austin Thompson, the North Carolina case. I told you guys it was a sentencing case to start with, so we knew it was going to be a sentence involved. But the judge was pretty fair, I'd say, and he made a lot of comments about all the victims, and then he gave the sentence of 5 life sentences without parole, and also some other charges for the people who survived, but he still got pretty good sentences. It was between, let's see, what was it? 157 months to 210 months for each of those victims. So that's added on to the 5 life sentences. So yeah. Okay, next one. Georgia versus Faust. Um, we don't have a verdict in that one yet. But what's interesting is they closed the case, or they had the closing statements, because, and this is not my words, but a lot of people are saying that the judge kind of hampered the case by not allowing them to have a defense. So they closed, and the defense didn't even get up and do anything. So that's interesting. Okay, on to the Canaro case in New Jersey. Okay, now this one, there was a need for a verdict because it was a straight case, right? I had talked about it all week. It looked like it was an open and shut, but I was kind of hesitant to say that because sometimes I've thought that and said that, and then I turn out to be wrong. So I try not to say that anymore. But okay, so today, which is funny because they ended the case yesterday, and the judge let the jury go home because it had been a long day. And so he said, as soon as everybody's here, the 12 jurors here, we're going to start deliberation. So they started about 8 something in the morning, and by, let's see, it was 4 hours and almost 5 hours, just under 5 hours. So at about 1 o'clock, give or take, they already had a verdict, and basically it was guilty on all counts. Um, so he's now convicted. And the sentencing is going to happen on May 12th, I believe, for that one. So, yeah. Okay. Another case that I followed, but I didn't know they were going to sentence the girlfriend. I'm talking about the au pair affair case. Uh, the, the mistress or whatever got okay, now what's interesting about this case is that there was a deal given to the woman, Juliana something, for testimony against Brendan Banfield. I forget. Okay, so but the judge did not want to use the word deal. She used a recommendation. So she wasn't too keen on that. But she did say that she wished she could give another sentence, but she did sentence her to the maximum, which was 10 years. Now, like I said, this one I wasn't expecting the sentencing to happen today. It just kind of popped up. So there you go. Everything I know. And wow, like 5 minutes. You're lucky today. All right. Bye guys.